Chest number chest number one is Kesar Sen. Kesar, you are chest number one. Khushbu, you
Okay,
are
sir.
chest number two. Mukund, you are chest number three. Rajesh, you are chest number four. Sriyam, you are chest number five. And I am chest number six. I repeat, Kesar, you are chest number one. Khushbu, you are chest number two.
Yes.
Mukund, you are chest number three. Rajesh, you are chest number four. Sriyam, you are chest number five. And I am chest number six. Okay?
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Okay. So, a brief about the test. You will be given a sheet of paper wherein you will have to write your story. A picture will be projected on the screen for 30 seconds and you have to analyze the picture. Immediately after 30 seconds, projector will be turned off and you will have to write the details in 1 minute and exact 4 minutes of time to write your story. Okay, so this will be the official briefing at SSB. So now I am going to share my screen so that picture will be visible to you. And after exact 30 seconds, I will turn off the screen share and you will be required to fill in the details in 1 minute. And then after in 4 minutes, you have to write your story. After 5 minutes, I will say you pen down and you all have to stop writing. And after that, a short pause, we will start our narration. And as soon as the narration gets completed, we'll start our discussion. Okay, is it clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes, bro.
Yes.
Yes.
So, are you ready with a piece of paper?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Please confirm that my screen is visible or not.
Yes, it's visible.
Visible.
Yes.
Visible.
Okay, your time starts now. Okay, guys, for filling the details and writing the story, your 5 minutes starts now. Pen down, guys. Time is up. Okay. Everyone pen down.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So let us start our narration. Are you all guys ready?
Yes.
So starting from
Yes.
phase number one, you may proceed now.
Yeah, sure. In my story, there is four character, uh, and my main character is Dr. Chandra. He is 42-year-old. He gave free classes to rural area students for their JE mains examination. Uh, he gave free classes, and their and his four students were cleared the JE exam and got a good rank. That's it.
Next.
In the given picture, I perceived there were four characters, but my main character is female, 20, and she is in neutral mode. So Richa is 20 years old. She was studying in Saraswati College of Engineering. She was in her uh, second year of mechanical engineering. So as there was assignment exam were coming near, so everybody in the class was preparing when she got to know that some of her classmates are facing problem in particular subjects. So after knowing that, she went to the HOD. She asked for the permission to get some extra lectures and doubt session clearing for the particular subjected by the particular teacher. uh, After seeing that HOD that most of the students were asking for the doubt clearing session, he approved the application for the extra session, which helped all of the students in our class and they were able to clear the exam.
Next.
Hello, gentlemen. Action of my story is planning about a secret mission. I perceive five character in the story, out of which one is my main character, whose name is Ricky. Age is 45 years old and mood is positive. And rest teammates are around age 20 to 25 years old, and their mood is also positive. So Ricky is a master planner of their group, of their regiment, and he's an army officer by his passion. So he's discussing about what to do and what not to do after entering the enemy's campus. That's it.
Good evening, gentlemen. I perceive three characters in the picture, all in the neutral mood, an age group of 30, 25 years, and 25 years. Ram is the main character of my story. Ram is a 25 years old sales executive in RM Salesforce. One day, in the meeting with the project manager, he got to know that the sales of the company is going down. Sales manager assigned him a job of anyhow increasing the sales of the product. He made a team of experienced sales workers and planned with them. He find out the areas where the sales has been decreasing. He start advertisement of the company product by using digital marketing platform, making banners, approaching the advertisement companies, and also approaching to the businessmen. After this, he tracked his product sales and which were quite good from the bet earlier. He made the track record of it and presented to the his project manager. Thank you.
Hello everyone. From this picture, I perceive four character, and all of them having a age group of 17 to 18. And Aditya was my main character. Here, Aditya with his friend are studying or a student of class 12 preparing for their pre-board exam, which is going to held in upcoming week, and they all having a good command in studies, but all of them having some weak point in subject maths. They having that they are very weak in time management during the maths exam, which is like harmful for them. So they Aditya approaching to their maths teacher with his friend that what is the solution of that problem. So he approached his maths teacher, and that his maths teacher guided them to solve sample paper or prepare for the preparation of the time management, or to increase the increase the productivity of in a good time. So they approaches their math teacher, and his math teacher guided them and also teach them some weak topics which are likely to some very important points. So they prepare for that, and they increase their productivity, as well as they perform very good in their upcoming exam also. Thank you.
Hence, in the picture, I perceived six characters, all of them male, one of age 40 years and others of age 24 and 25 years. The action of all are in positive mood. The action of my story is conducting a counter-insurgency operation. Yuvraj, a young captain in Indian Army, got information from a source that some of the infiltrators have infiltrated a school building at Kupwara sector of Jammu and Kashmir. He quickly informed the commanding officer of his 13th Jack Rif battalion, and the commanding officer told him to call a number of officers, that is five, and brief them about the area and what all tasks needed to be taken. He also made Yuvraj as in charge of the operation, and Yuvraj, being a capable officer, took note of everything, studied every details, and proceed with other officers and Jawan to the operation. Then he successfully killed all the terrorists, neutralized them, and recaptured the school building. Thank you. Okay, guys, let's start our discussion.
So, as we can say that most of them have made a story of studying and preparing for the exam, but I can see that the story was generally the story that it was shown the person were wearing the formals and ties, and it was not a background of teaching. Somewhere it
Yes,
is of I would like
I
to
also agree with you.
say that Shubrat, your story was quite impressive, and it was somewhere suitable for the background, so we can consider your story also. But I would like to say that that the planning and all it has been done in an environment where they are very secrets and all, so it can somewhere we can consider your story as well.
Their surroundings not look like a class because a teacher never take his class in the dark. Student, how can a student read in the dark?
As the picture
This
was
is
hazy, we
Yeah,
can't say
who is
Suraj
the
is
being briefed.
right.
teacher was teaching in
Story
the
has
complete dark.
this
But
is the
I
case in
agree
classroom.
with test number 4, Rajesh, that yes, it was seems like a planning or counter insurgency program or something. So we can go with Subrat's story.
We can point add a point about time management.
So, here, to
The
show
story
the
where I find it to
brief
be
to there are
five
uh, there are total of we can take as six characters, and one of them is the main character who is of our age group, and then he's being briefed as the one who is briefing is looking older, so he is sitting and being briefed, and something like that is going on, and we can take my lead as of insurgency operation, as many of you have supported me, so I can we can take that as a lead, and we can say that the commanding officer is briefing about how to conduct the operation in a nice manner so that there will be no casualties, and also it should be conducted in a resourceful manner in a less time.
So, but actually, I am agree with you. I am saying the same thing, but the surroundings look like a club or what you can say that of woods. The surroundings tables of woods. So, how can a teacher take his class in the dark? First of all, there is not no any type of any source of light. The
uh,
class is completely dark.
Actually, the picture is shown in dark busy type. It is not
I
means
think
enough environment is not there. It was purposefully made dark. It is a black and white picture, and it was purposefully made dark. There is enough light, I think, because someone is briefing someone. others are looking at that. So enough light is there.
Uh,
Don't
I will
see
like to add one thing, Mukund. If we see like nowadays, most of our college and schools they use AV room, the audio visual room, where the light is not necessary. We just need a projector to project our content on the uh, projector screen. So having a light and not having a light won't be a major problem while teaching the student, because majority of college nowadays they don't use traditional
completely
black
support
and
you
blackboard and
to
chalk. They use
see at
projectors
spoken
and
and
screens.
audio and
I think that's not a discussed point that most of the we have agreed to the story of planning and plotting for the mission and operation. We can go for that as well. And discussing on that, there might be many conditions where we can assume this background. Moving on to the background which we have considered in the story is of meeting or for preparing for an operation. So we should like most of that's and agreed for this. So we should go with this point only and make a complete story on this. Yes, Siram, you want to say?
No, no.
Khushbu, actually, I'm getting a point. What do you want to say? But tell me one thing. Uh, the teacher that you are saying that this is a class, so the teacher is in a neutral mood. So okay, teacher can be in the neutral mood while taking the class, but the students are excited and they don't have any type of any notebook to note anything. So they actually I perceive that and I actually think that. So I'm confident in that thing that they are planning a mission. How can a
I
student
agree with
understand
you,
without
Mukan. I
making his
didn't like
notes?
I didn't say that we don't go with the story. I agreed to the story, but I was making a point where you said the teacher can't teach in the dark. Nowadays, it is possible to teach in the dark. So I was just mentioning that point, but I completely agree to the story which Subrat narrated. It looked like a planning exercise, and we can go with that. We can make a story around that.
I think most of
Yes, yes, yes. That's true. That project is not shown in this picture. Project is not shown. So how can we say that a project is there? I'm just saying that.
there is a vast the picture is limited to us. So we can assume that there is a project. And as you have said about the dark environment, and just number two rightly said that an audiovisual sessions are also taken. So audiovisual sessions are taken in dark environment only for clear visibility. So I think that point might can be considered if we take it as a classroom. But if we take it as a planning exercise, then we uh, we can also take audiovisual classrooms means audiovisual streams in that. Also planning exercise also can be conducted there only because showing of a area means nowadays technology are getting higher and higher, so satellite images are being shown on the projector to a particular area which has been infiltrated and captured, and the briefing is done in a nice manner so that the officers and the jawans would know precisely where to go and what to do, what actions should they do, and in which way they should conduct the operation.
I completely agree with Subrat. Like even the armies and other institute use AV rooms, and it is better. Like when they get a live image from a location, it is better to plan an exercise. So I completely agree with Subrat on that point.
This person issues of the story is how they did, what they did, and mm, how they successfully conducted the planning exercise. Anybody wants to suggest something about that?
Where I would say that if it's there is a terrorist activity going on in the Jammu and Kashmir, and our main hero is an army officer, and he got this mission. So he conducted a meet with his soldiers and the supporting officers with where to like where he described about the missions, how it is should be conducted, and briefly briefing them about the area where the missions will be conducted and the rescue operations. So this can be considered in the story.
Okay, anybody wants to ask something? So fine, nobody wants to add more points to it. So I would suggest the group to nominate a member of it to narrate the common story.
I can go with Subrat. Can you please narrate the story? I vote for you.
As Shubrat made this story, so I would like Shubrat to narrate.
Thank you
Even I
guys.
would like Subrat to narrate the story.
Thank you guys for nominating me as member, and I will be narrating the story. So as a group, we considered six characters in our story, and there are four males and two female characters of all of positive mood. One of them is of 40 years who is briefing, and others are of the age group of 23 to 25 years. The action of my story is conducting a counter-insurgency operation at Jammu and Kashmir region. The main character is Yuvraj, who is a young captain who got some information from his sources about infiltration in the Kupwara sector of Jammu and Kashmir. He quickly informed his CEO, and his CEO called everyone to the presentation room and briefed about the operation, how it should be conducted, and uh, particularly made them show on the map that which area and how the operation should be done precisely and resourcefully. Then the officers who have gathered also ordered their jawans and made necessary discussions and noted all the points how to go and how to neutralize all the terrorists. They successfully captured the school building, which was infiltrated, and neutralized all the terrorists without any casualties. Okay, and anyone who wants to add up something or who wants to suggest something in the group story? So, okay, gentlemen and ladies, I think no one, everybody is agreeing to the common conclusion of the story. So, thank you all for the attending this PPDT session. Your feedbacks will be provided by Sir within a short period of time, and the feedbacks I think Sir will upload in the YouTube channel in his YouTube channel. So please wait for it. I will as I share the recording to Sir, and Sir views it and provides necessary feedbacks. And also one thing I would like to suggest: please keep your narration crisp to the point, because some of us, including me also, we have extended our narration part above 1 minute. In SSBs, it is up to only, it is told that they will give 1 minute, but they only give 45 seconds or so. So I would like to suggest that point. So please keep your narration crisp. And also the discussion part, as we are six members, there will be 20 of us in ssb, and this is like a virtual environment, so everybody is giving chance to everybody to speak, but there this will not be the case. So please hold a bold stance so that you can place your point well in the group, and make your point in the common conclusion also. Anyone would like to suggest something?
Subrat?
Yes.
Nothing, nothing.
Okay. So let us end the session. Okay. So you may leave now. Good night. Have a good day. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night, good night.